Hello everybody, and welcome. Today, I'm going to be taking a look at your overall energy, your current energy, current challenge, future, something that you're unaware of, advice, outcome, as well as what's working for you at this time and what's working against you at this time. I have a new, or rather I'm going to be using a new Oracle deck here, so I'll be using the book throughout the video, and this particular video is for the sign of Leo. Alright, let's get started. I love this new Oracle deck. It's called the Wisdom of Hafiz. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. But from what I read in the book, Hafiz is a poet. So there's a poem that comes with each card, which I completely forgot to read. I think I read like one or two in the Aries reading that I just recorded before this. But, yeah. Don't know where I was going with that, but... I'm going to be clarifying these with a singular tarot card each. Alright, so at the bottom of the deck here, we have practice tenderness. Now, I do believe that this speaks to you. You know, it speaks to how you treat yourself. And I feel like here, you know, you're being asked to really focus on the self, you know, treat yourself with kindness, with tenderness, give yourself grace as you go through tough situations. You know, this could even speak to, I believe, the need for more self-care. Alright, so firstly, for your overall energy, here we have Kindle Love. Let's see, this is card number 8. The poem reads, "The eye and body, a sacred candle, tenderness and compassion ignites." Now for the meaning of the card, we have, "It is in your best interest to be very tender with yourself." I mean, literally, the card that we got at the bottom of the deck says just that. To forgive, understand, and adore the complex wonder that you are. When you kindle loving compassion inwardly, you also radiate it outwardly, and life begins to respond to that choice. The cells of your body and the very cells of the air are compelled by that energy, creating a love vortex. And love? It's a lot like acid, dissolving everything that is unlike itself. And that's very interesting. I've never heard of love being compared to acid. That kind of caught me off guard. Alright, now to get the clarifying card, we have the Five of Cups. And you see, I feel like, you know, how here it says, you know, when you kindle loving compassion inwardly, you also radiate it outwardly, and life begins to respond to that choice. You know, here with the Five of Cups, I really get that this is speaking to, like, the way that you've been treating yourself, and how, in a sense, it's kind of disappointing. So it would make sense that you've really been sort of attracting, situations that tend to end in disappointment. Excuse me. But I feel like you're definitely, as with the card at the bottom of the deck, I feel like a big message here is going to be about, self-love, self-care, stuff like that. Now for your current energy, we have embrace your magnificence. The poem reads, to your magnificent throne you can return with benevolent acts towards yourself and others. A 4-year-old isn't self-conscious about her power. She plays and struts and boastfully announces her ability to twirl and spit. This is the joy of being, taking up the fullness of your space and strutting the genius of you unself-consciously, even as a young child would. This is an act of generosity as you share your brilliance with the world and grant permission for others to share theirs. Yeah, again, I feel like you're really being asked to, embrace yourself in your entirety, really. And to further clarify that, we have the Queen of Pentacles. So, I definitely get the vibe that you're a healer here. A lot more times than not, a healer will have to do or will have done a lot of inner work, and a lot of that, the result of that rather would be this confidence, this ability to just be your genuine self without worry, without care for what other people think. You're very, how would I word this? I'm going to say you're very an individual. That doesn't make sense. You're very unique in the way that you operate, in the way that you are, maybe even the way that you speak, the way that you communicate. You're a very genuine individual here. And I get the vibe that you could be, here with the Queen of Pentacles, you could be very abundant. You could have, financial and material stability. I feel like this is something that you're currently coming into, walking into, however it would be phrased. Now, for your challenge, we have set your intentions. The poem for this reads, I have never asked my heart what it most desires since that first day it loved. Every dream and every goal starts and ends with a feeling. What do you want to feel when your intentions become reality? Start by indulging that feeling right now. Get into the juicy energy of your why and set your intentions from that foundation. Your path becomes unfettered when you let your intentions guide your action. Yeah, I feel like this connects with a lot of the other cards. You'll better understand your why, you'll better be able to genuinely connect with yourself and your goals, your dreams, when you're not afraid to be open about what it is you want. It'll be much easier for you to embody that. And here, I feel like it's kind of speaking to that, better understanding that feeling, better better understanding yourself in order to reach that. You know, I feel like, you are your foundation. You are the basis of everything that is coming towards you. You know, when you understand yourself, you understand, what you want, what you need, and genuinely. Now, with this being clarified by the devil, right, I definitely want to say that, you're definitely letting go of, toxic people, places, things, habits, ways of communicating. Like, you're definitely walking into a more genuine, healthy version of yourself so that you can move forward and, set these intentions. You can better understand what these intentions are once you get rid of all the smoke and mirrors in your life, all the things that are really blocking your progress. Alright, one second, my battery is dying.